What is going on, all you Pokemon collecting maniacs out there? This is Ryan, the PikaPikaPaPa, and today we're finally talking about Surging Sparks on the channel, and there's a couple reasons for that. First and foremost, I never rush to produce content. You know, I've been thinking a lot about Surging Sparks, and I'm finally at a spot where I feel good. I feel like I can give some of my thoughts and views on it with the understanding that we still have Super Electric Breaker yet to come out, so I'm doing that. And then another reason is because I do think we're going to learn about Super Electric Breaker today. Little Birdie, PTCG Radio, I told you I watch PTCG Radio, gets all my game type information from, and he's usually very reliable, and he says on Monday today they should be announcing what that's going to look like, and he thinks that Stellaterra Pikachu is going to be announced today, so I wanted to put my thoughts and opinions down before that comes out so it doesn't change things. And then the other reason, and this was really interesting, so I got to play with a really cool, really high-end AI tool at work on Friday, and so everybody at work knows that I am in love with Pokemon, so I got to ask this AI tool a question. So I said, hey AI tool, I said, tell me about the investability of Pokemon's new set, Surging Sparks. And it spit out all kinds of information. And one of the, I think, most interesting to me was, it said there's a strong belief among the community that they're comparing this set to Evolving Skies, which I had never heard of that before. I didn't know people were comparing it to Evolving Skies. And it pulled up all of these YouTube videos as reference to support where it said people are comparing this to Evolving Skies. So maybe they are, maybe they aren't, maybe the AI tool is wrong, but that is what it said. And so I thought, are we doing that? Are we comparing this to Evolving Skies? Because, I mean, I know we got another whole Japanese set to go to figure out what this is going to be, but I'm not getting Evolving Skies vibes right off the bat. So anyways, those are the reasons why I wanted to do that, those three reasons, and I'm excited to talk about it. I have been sharing with you very transparently. I am super excited about this set. I think this set is going to be absolutely banging. I think this set is going to be great. Just because I don't think it's going to be Evolving Skies great doesn't mean I don't think this is going to be awesome, and as we go through this video, you're going to see that I am already highly invested. I'm going to continue to invest in this set for multiple reasons. So listen, hey, I will give myself plug. If you get into this, if you love the tone, if you love the energy, if you think this is cool, hit that subscribe button. We do fun stuff all the time. If you like what you see, give us a thumbs up. And if you have questions or comments, drop them down below. So now, I had to start off with this. So these are the top 10 cards from Paradise Dragona, and this isn't something we have to, postulate on. Like, this is it, because Paradise Dragona is out in Japan, and these are the 10 most expensive cards right now. And if you were to show these 10 cards to me in English, and you were to say, hey, PikaPikaPapa, these are the top 10 cards of an English Pokemon set, what do you think? Valeezia is really cool, and obviously you got Latios and Latias in there. But I would kind of be like, nah. Like, I mean, I wouldn't think it's that great. Maybe it would be okay, but I certainly would not get overly excited about this. I wouldn't say, hey, listen, this is a set I really want to go and invest a lot of money into and buy tons of booster boxes. I would buy some because I always do, but I just wouldn't be that excited about it. Now, I know the Latias is doing really well, and I know the Lesia card is doing really well, but remember, trainers just hit differently over in Japan than they do here. But that would be my initial interpretation. And now I understand that, guess what? We still have Super Electric Breaker to come. So this is just a small portion or half of what we will actually have in the long run. But the other half better be freaking awesome, right? So that is my initial take. Again, a solid set, a solid list of cards. But again, if this was all that I had, I would not be overly excited about it. So then I thought, okay, let's just take these 10 cards, knowing that it's incomplete. It's incomplete. I've said that. We know that. I wanted to look at Twilight Masquerade and just kind of get a tone for the artwork and the textures and kind of how everything flies, because we know Twilight Masquerade came out on fire, right? The Greninja is $275, right? The Eevee's up at $44, like all of the trainers are doing really well. So when I thought, let's look at that, these are the top 10 cards from that set right there, cards that at least have really awesome artwork, and I thought would be a good comparison. Obviously, the Pinsir and the Infernap right there, like those aren't exactly top 10 cards. Chansey's sitting there at $8.50, but then you got the Eevee, you got the trainers down below, the Carmine, the Kieran, the Lana's Aid, the Perrin down there, right? And then I love that Blood Moon Ursaluna, and you got the Greninja right there. Like, just from an artwork perspective, if you were to compare the last slide to this one, even though these aren't the most expensive cards, I kind of like this. Besides the Latios and Latias, right, and besides the Lesia card, like, I think overall these 10 cards would be better. Now, again, remember, we still have a whole nother set to come out in Japan that is going to add on to the first 10 cards that we sold. So again, I am no way, shape, or form saying that this set isn't going to be epic. I think it is. But this was just an interesting takeaway from me. The art just seems fundamentally different from the last set that did really well here in the US, which is Twilight Masquerade. Now, the next thing that I wanted to talk about too is the Pokemon Center exclusive Elite Trainer box. I have shared with you very openly, honestly, and transparency. This is one of my absolute favorite investments in the Pokemon space right now. I have also shared with you that ever since Twilight Masquerade, I'm approaching it with a little more trepidation because Twilight Masquerade is obviously a very liked set, and that Pokemon Center exclusive ETB has been in stock forever, right? Ever since the set came out, it has been in stock, and that makes me sad because I want it to sell out, because that's how mine are going to appreciate in value, is if it sells out on the Pokemon Center. Now, you could say that the box isn't that exciting and the promo card isn't that exciting. Well, guess what? The box and the promo card in Surging Sparks, Pokemon Center exclusive ETB, are very exciting. I think they're awesome. I think this box as a display piece all in of itself is going to be stunning with that Pikachu on there. And then the promo card. We constantly see these promo cards popping up on the movers and shakers videos. We constantly see these promo cards appreciating in value, especially when they have playability. And this card has tons of playability. So when you combine the fact that the box is awesome, it's going to be a great display piece. It's got Pikachu on it, who, if you haven't heard, is somewhat popular, right? If not the #2 most popular card in all of Pokemon behind Charizard. Then you've got a really, really cool stamped promo card in there that has playability on top of it. I think these are going to sell out. And for me, there's no risk with going ahead and putting a pre-order in on these, because guess what? If I want to cancel a pre-order, I can, but at least I know that I have my boxes safe and secure in my hot little hands, and I have multiple cases of these on pre-order. As I said, as I provide critique to this set, it doesn't mean that I'm not buying it. It doesn't mean that I don't believe it. It simply means that the total of information that I have right now has me excited, but it doesn't have me like losing my mind excited yet. Hopefully today, on Monday, when they reveal the Starateller Pikachu, hopefully then we will have all that we need to just get absolutely hype about this set, and I will be doing my revision video. You know, as soon as we get all that information, I'll just say, listen, this is a set for the ages. I don't know what I was saying, not comparing it to Evolving Skies. This is absolutely Evolving Skies 2.0. I hope that happens. Don't think it's going to happen, but we will have to wait and see. The next thing too is the booster boxes. So again, I tell you, I love those Pokemon Center exclusive Elite Trainer boxes, but before all of the announcements have come out, before the full set has been launched, I actually pre-ordered a booster box case, because if it does look really hot, I could see pre-orders of booster boxes getting higher and higher and higher, and I was able to secure it for less than $100 a booster box. I do think, I mean, we've seen it. I have no doubt that buying any booster box sub $100 is a good play over time. Sealed almost always appreciates. I mean, I feel very close to saying always, but always is so definitive. I feel very, very confident that if I can get these in sub $100, especially with all the market hype around it, it is going to perform very well in the long run. And that's exactly what I did. I was able to get a case from Forge and Fire, so I've actually ordered from them before. I don't have an affiliation with them. I've just ordered from them and had success. So I was able to get a booster box case with shipping and tax. Came in, well, I have a resale certificate, so I don't pay tax on it, but I got it all told for $574.97. So under $580, I was able to get shipped these 6 booster boxes in a case. And honest with you, if the announcement today, or whenever the Stellar Terra Pikachu announcement is, and whenever I start to see the set looking better and better and better, I have no qualms with pre-ordering another booster box case, because I think this set has the opportunity to be really, really good in the long run. Do I know for sure? Of course I don't. Nobody does. But I do think that this could be something really special. So what's it all going to boil down to? Super Electric Breaker. As I shared with you, those first top 10 cards, 3 of them were gold cards. You know, I don't know. The special illustration rares, you know, the 2 trainer cards are up there. I don't know. I need to see something special from Super Electric Breaker. I have been waiting, and not that Twilight Masquerade isn't great, but I have been waiting for that big, nasty, gaudy, awesome set from Scarlet and Violet to come out, where everybody's just kicking down Target and Walmart doors to go in there and get the product, and I just don't think it has hit the shelves yet, and I'm hoping that this will be it. I'm hoping that this will be the set, and if not, guess what? We still have plenty of other sets on the horizon for it to happen. So I am jacked for this set. As I have explained to you, I am already highly invested in this set, and and if it looks even better, I will continue to buy more because I think this has the opportunity to be a special set. How special, we'll have to see what Super Electric Breaker brings, but no matter what, I feel really good. It's going to be a great set. So that is my initial review, and I promise you, as soon as we know everything there is to know about Super Electric Breaker, I'm going to do another review before the set comes out, and we'll talk about it in more detail, and as always, we'll do tons of comparisons to other sets and see how those other sets have performed, and we'll just have to go from there. But if you enjoyed this content, if you want to be one of the first to see that next video when it comes out, hit that subscribe button. If you like what you see, give us a thumbs up, and if you have questions or comments, drop them down below. I appreciate you more than I can say. I hope you have an epic one. I'll talk to you soon, everybody. See you. Bye.